Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
Alrighty friends, welcome to another Flips and Finds video. I've just had 3 weeks holiday, 4 weeks off doing eBay anyway, and I thought, like I said before I went away, that I'd ramp it up and open up a store when I get back. Prior to that I was a part-time, sell a few items here and there type thing, but I get a real kick out of this, so I decided, you know what, let's open a shop, just a basic store, and yeah, up to 600 free listings or something like that. So here we go, went shopping. I'll run you through these, what I've got here and what I think things are worth. There's a few things that I've got no idea because I can't find completed listings, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, first up, that she wanted 6.4, offered a 5, she took it, brand new, sealed. The only completed listings I can find on eBay are excuse me, a used one, and it's sold for $13 plus shipping, so I'm going to aim for about 25 on that fella, see how I go. Next in line is this caller ID big button phone. It looks brand new to me, there's not a mark on it, so plugged it in, tested, works fine, nothing wrong with it at all. Paid 5. I'm going to aim for about 30. I'm not sure, like I said, there's no comp, so I don't really know. Moving over here, this fella cost me $1. Brought it home, put batteries in it, it doesn't work, but I figured, being Sony, being $1, I'm going to make something out of it for repairs only. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. A couple of cameras. This one here was black tag, half price at Salvo's, so that cost me $2.50. Works perfectly fine. Little Canon PowerShot A580. It operates on 2 AA batteries, so we'll see how that goes. And then there's this fella, it's a Fujifilm, that was $2, works perfectly as well. This fella here, as you can see, was $5 as is. It's a little Panasonic Lumix, works perfectly fine. I've got a charger that suits it for my own camera, but yeah, I charged it up, tested it out, made sure it all worked and everything. I'll just turn him on for you. And yeah, as you can see, it all works fine. So I ordered a $4 charger from China. So, I'm thinking I'll probably ask about 80 for it and take anything above 60. Had really good luck with the Lumix cameras before. These fellas, as you can see, 50 cents black tag. Oh, sorry, $1.50, so black tag, 75 cents. I've sold these in the past. Used, I get about $25 for. And this fella here is brand new. He cost me $2. I should get 35 for that. They sell quick. So, yeah, we'll see. Alright, I'll move over this side of the table first. Little proper leather tradies pouch thing. No idea what it's worth. Cost me $1. They seem to be doing alright on eBay, but yeah, we'll see. Same thing here. I can't find any completed listings on this. It's a Sony microphone. Looks vintage, probably 70s, 80s, I'm guessing. That's not part of it, by the way. It's a camera charger. Yeah, so I don't know. It's got to be worth more than the $1 I paid for it. And the Apple mouse here, it cost me 50 cents, so who knows? Haven't tested that yet. Little Fujifilm camera, nice and pink, little 10 megapixel job, so that's alright. Come with a case, charger, all the discs, everything. They come from a Lifeline store, cost $10, so that's all works perfectly, not a problem. Bop it. I've seen you guys in America sell these and they sell quite successfully, so that cost me 50 cents at a garage sale, so I thought worth a go. Next, this was at a garage sale, it cost me $3. It's a bamboo swaddle. I think that's what they how they pronounce it. Put your baby in it anyway. And as you can see on the back, the original price of $54.95. Looks to be unused, so I'm going to aim for about 30 on that. These fellas here, I had $8 on them, but they weren't that. They were in a suitcase, and I dragged them out and asked the lady what she wanted for them. She said 50 cents each, so I'll give them a go. They're from 1996, I think, 1998. So I'll give them a bash. I've already got, because I got 3 of them, I've already listed them on eBay, and I'm asking $15 each. Alrighty, next, that was $2. I can't find any completed listings on that. Had 5, then marked down to 2. So these little disposable cameras and stuff I've had luck with in the past. Preferably they've got some sort of branding or something like that, like you know, they were a promotional item type thing, and they seem to do alright. So, you know, that's a waterproof one. We'll have a go. Then this fella here, I can't find any completed listings in Australia on those, but in the US they look like they're going for about $15, or $13.99 I think they're worth, so $14. And yeah, plus shipping. So I'm going to aim mid-20s on those with free ship and see how we go. Yeah, I've decided to go to free shipping option too, guys. It seems I'm selling a lot more now that I've gone that way. Whether it be by chance or what, I don't know. But, you know, I'm just building the shipping price into the cost asking price and go from there. Alright, I'll show that little fella first. So, he cost me $1. And I've been watching some other guys on YouTube that sell these Jurassic World with the little JW there, and they're getting quite good money for them. So when I saw him in the store for $1, I had to grab it. No idea what he's worth, but we'll do some research on that. Alright, some photo paper. I've bought this stuff, bought and sold this stuff in the past, and it does well. And it's easy to ship, cheap to ship. So as you can see there, unopened other photo paper cost me 50 cents. That one cost me $1. The Kodak A4 size photo paper, and then this one here is new as well. Cost me $2, as you can see, and it's t-shirt transfer paper. I know transfers, so somebody's got to want that. Got to make some bit of money out of that. Alright, a few items I paid up for. This little phone, I didn't. That was a little Telstra phone. That cost me $2. Works perfectly. It's sluggish as, but I should get $20 for that. This fella here, little HTC M's, I can't remember exactly. This phone doesn't look like it's been used. Hey, it's immaculate, and I paid up for it. I paid $30. It's got, I hope the camera picks that up, Beats audio inside. So yeah, I had a look at comps on eBay, and again, none in Australia, and the used, sorry, there was no used ones, there was only brand new, and they were selling for about, I think, $177, and so I'm going to shoot for about 100 on that, and sort of take anything above 70, I think. It comes with the charger as well, so yeah, you know, that's got my grubby fingerprints all over it. Alright, this stuff, I've dabbled in DVDs before. I haven't really dabbled in games much before, so I've got a few there. I'll run through them as I go. Prices on them's not necessarily what I paid. Like that fella there, that was $2. So worth a shot. Looks like it's never been used. There's not a mark on any of this. Then religious stuff. Oh, I seem to have good luck with religious stuff. So that for 50 cents. I'll have a crack. Brand new sealed news CD DVD thingy. I reckon I can probably get $10 plus shipping on that. So yeah, about $13 including the shipping. That fella there, it's new. Yeah, what else do you say about it? Except I don't know what it's worth. I should have looked that up before I made this video, I suppose. Anyway, then there was this fella. As you can see, it cost me $2. That's complete new. They said they checked. I also checked. and it works. There's no problems with it at all. I'm going to aim for about $50 on that fella. That was an expensive game new. So we'll see how we go there. This fella here, I just saw the $78 price tag on it when it was new, and it was in the $2 bin, so who knows, hey? I think when I researched it, they were going for about $15 to $20 used. So we'll see on that. We play. That was $1. I'd ever go for $1. I'll ask about 15 for that as well. This one here was a mistake. I picked it up with the Wii games thinking it was a Wii game, but it's not. So that's probably a waste of space. And this was, I just bought it because it was new and sealed. Cost me 50 cents. Vegetarian Delight. It's a PC CD-ROM cooking thing. Who knows? This fella here, I've never had this stuff before, and I paid up for this. I paid $40 for this. Everything you see here, the DSi works perfectly. I won't bore you with turning it on. We've got these games. This one's new and sealed. So Batman, Lego Batman. And then there was all of these. I'll put it somewhere so you can see what they are. Happy Feet, Sonic Chronicles, Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Lego One, Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo, Kung Fu Panda, and Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, like I said, they're all complete with the disc, with the manuals. So I'm going to make my money back there. I don't know how much I'm going to make, but I'm going to make my money back. There's also a couple. There was a couple of empty cases there, and there's a couple other games in cases without the manuals and stuff. So Toy Story 3, and what's that? Family Game Night. This fella, I had no idea what it's worth, but it looks old, and it's just kind of cool. I think somebody's going to want that. And these little fellas, so redhead matchboxes. Get the Queen, well, too high. The Queen with Charles and Diana. Now, looking at these can sell for really good money. A lot of people sell them on eBay with just the like the cutout of the thing. The complete matchbox seems to be quite collectible. So I'm probably going to look about $20 each for these, and I paid 50 cents each. There's the Queen Mum. So yeah, alright, we'll run over here and I'll do a quick run through the clothes and show you what we have here. I'm starting to steer away from clothes unless it's something really good. This I might even keep for myself. It's a excuse me, Northern Territory Australia logo shirt. So it's got NT on the back right there. I just thought that was really cool, and I might keep that. These are a big unknown. They cost $2, so I had to have a go. 5 Jungle Walk of Life, Kings, Richmond, New York, Queens, Bronx. No idea. But a pretty funky pair of jeans. Yeah. As you can see, they look like they've never been used. I asked the lady in the op shop this morning what jeans were. She said $2 a pair or 3 for $5. Unfortunately, there was nothing else I wanted, so I had to pay $2. This here, Kids Supreme jumper. Now, it is a knockoff, but it's a nice quality knockoff. Yeah, somebody's going to want that. I paid $3 for that, so it was worth a shot for 3. So here we go. There's a Columbia sportswear fishing shirt, invented fishing shirt thing. It's all clean, like new condition. There's no holes, rips, tears, nothing like that. So I'll probably ask 30 for that and take anything north of 25. What we got here? Oh yeah, this was pretty cool. Any motor racing fans out there? A vintage Benson and Hedges Formula 1 shirt with the EJ10 Jordan Formula 1 car on the back. Now, she's seen a bit of use, but it's clean. There's no stains, no rips, no tears, nothing like that. So, to a Formula 1 collector, I reckon I'll get 30 for that. I seem to find anything like that, I think that's unusual enough because it's cigarette advertising, and in Australia you can't advertise cigarettes, so that's unique enough that it'll appeal to somebody on that respect. And also, I found with the motor racing stuff, name brand stuff sells really good. Like anything Darlene Art sell. Yeah, big name NASCAR stuff, and yeah. Anyway, you get the picture. Next, I thought this was really cool. Now I had one of these similar before on eBay, and they booted it, unfortunately, because it was military related or something. So I've got to come up with something cunning to advertise that. But I just thought that was really cool, and somebody's going to want that. That's just neat. And it's one of those moisture wicking type shirts. Is it? I don't know what the brand is, but anyway. So yeah, that's very cool. And then last but not least, I paid $3 on that really sweet long sleeve jet pilot shirt. This thing is mint. I doubt it's ever been used. It's got the sleeve art and around the neck and yeah, everything. Just really, really clean shirt. So for $3 I couldn't leave that there either. Okay guys, I'll turn the camera off now and I'll go down onto the computer and show you what's sold. Before I run away, there's one more thing I didn't show you, and that's this blanket that everything was laying on. Look at that. Vintage, made in Australia, 100% wool. These things sell anywhere between $100 and $150 on eBay. So when I saw that, and my wife actually saw it first at Thrift shop, $5, and there's not a hole in it, nothing. It's perfect. I doubt it's ever been used. So I'm going to aim on the high side of that and take anything north of 100. So that will be a really cool flip.
Alright friends, we've done the show part of the video, here's the tell part of the video. So this is 10 days worth of listings since I've been back from holidays and since I opened my eBay store. So I'll run through them, some decent profits here. Yeah, really happy with the way sales are going. So first this camera, all of this stuff you would have seen in previous videos. This fella here I paid $30 for. It was in pretty pristine condition. That sold really quickly for $85. Very happy with that. Next up we have those Dr. Martens. The Dr. Martens that cost me $22 or $23. Not entirely sure. But they sold pretty much instantly as well, overnight. They sold for $90. This thing was this Robbie Williams Weasing. It was complete. The box was a bit rough. Still had the $109.95 price tag on there, but the microphones and game and everything was all sealed inside, completely unused. I paid $3 for it, sold for $49, and that took probably a day, probably 24 hours. This little fella, I was glad to see the back of this. I've had it for over 12 months, easy over 12 months. I thought it was really cool, and I think I paid $8 for that originally, but just the graphics on the box and everything, it's just beautiful. Click on a picture here. Yeah, classic 70s stuff. It was complete, instruction manual, everything. Yeah, I just couldn't get rid of it. Ended up selling it for $20 with free ship, so I didn't make anything on that. I barely got my money back, I would say, but just glad to see the back end of that one. This one here, that didn't take long to sell either. I've had a few of these RVCA Artist Network Program tees, and they sell really well. I paid $3 for this one. What was it? It was the Salvation Army, that one. Yeah, you paid $3 for it and sold it for $23 free ship. Next up was this really, really cool Under Armour vest. Had True North Golf Club on there. Yeah, just very cool. True North is a golf club in the US somewhere. So yeah, paid $5 for that, sold it for $34. Very happy. This one was another really good flip. This is a Brother P Touch. It was unused, still had the plastic on it and everything. I took the plastic off for the photos. but the roll of tape and everything inside was unused. It was completely brand new. I paid 10 for it, sort of 65. That took probably 4 days, something like that. And then there was this Jeep soft shell jacket, and that sold for 65. I paid a 5 for it, so good flip there. This one here was really cool. This one, Dada Supreme jersey from the 90s, hip hop type stuff. Put in the description there. She's a bit rough, has a small hole, and a couple of minor pulls, blah blah blah. So you can see the hole there, and I actually took a photo showing the hole, which is there. So I explained all that. I knew these things were valuable, and that sold really quickly for 40. Plus the guy paid an extra $10 or something, have it express shipped for a party this weekend. So very cool, very happy to sell that one. I was disappointed actually when I bought it because I didn't realise at the time it had a hole in it. So when I got home and spotted the hole, I was a bit devoed. But anyway, turns out all was not lost. I mean, I probably would have got 60 to $80 for it if it didn't have the hole, but still, for $3 to 40, happy days. This one here, New South Wales State of Origin jacket, nice jacket. I paid, that was on a half off day, I paid $5 for it at Salvation Army again. Sold it for 45. The guy offered me 35 or something, I think. I just knew it was going to sell eventually, so I said, nah mate, I'm stuck on 45 with that one, and yeah, he paid it, so it's all good. Next one, you'll see this in the first half of the video. I showed it in the first half of the video. Went and listed it because I know how well these things sell. And seriously, folks, my fastest ever sale, 3 minutes from listing to sold. 3 minutes, and I upped the price. I normally sell them for 30. So stoked. I've got another one listed that's not even getting in views, but it's used. So anyway, it'll sell. I know it'll sell. Next up, this Holden factory worker jacket, jumper. It's a wool blend jumper. There's a Holden logo embroidered on the front there, and it also has built-in quality embroidered on the back. It was an employee jacket from the Holden factory, and the Holden factory's closed down now, so it doesn't exist anymore. So these things are going to become rare, and I guess some ex-employee decided that they needed it and bought it. And yeah, cost me $5. Everything you see in the way of shirts and jackets, I normally won't pay more than $5 for. There are certain exceptions for really good quality, but generally, I'm even going to try and, unless t-shirts are spectacular, I'm not going to buy them anymore. It's just, there's not enough money to be made in them. There's so much other good stuff out there. This next one's an example. Nice shirt, cost me $5. I don't know why I put $24.71, but anyway, I did. And it sold for that. You take away your fees, it cost me about $8 to ship it. There's not much money left in it. Anyway, and these here, these little ladies' distressed denim Converse shoes, these were really nice condition. Had very little wear on them. They cost me $2 at the flea market, and as you can see, 35. Stoked with that. That's about all, guys. I think, yeah, I'm very happy with that. That's 10 days worth of sales, and I'm a part-time reseller. I've got 110 items, I think, listed in my store now, and you can see there my feedback score. But I've been on eBay since 2000 and whatever, like a long time. So I created a store called Mongrel Jack's Emporium of Awesome. Feel free to check it out if you want. Feel free to ask any questions if you're interested in knowing stuff. Otherwise, thanks for watching.